Hi everyone, and welcome to Almost Cancelled. I'm Peter, and this is Connor
Hey guys.
and Alan.
What's up, MFers?
We're going to talk about Agents of S.h.i.e.L.D. Season 3, Episode 17. It's called The Team, and full spoilers as always on this show. Well. This was an interesting one.
Yeah, it was.
We all went into this expecting Inhuman Secret Warrior team up. I mean, I'd get that. We got that for the first, 5-10 minutes. That was them coming to save the day. We got Yo-Yo back and Melty Man. Whose name I still can't remember.
I have no idea what it is.
I don't know either. I don't think they even
Begins with
said
a
it in
J.
the show this
No.
time.
His actual name begins with a J.
Because they kept saying where's such and such in this episode.
Joe? Josh?
Maybe Joe? I don't know. But Melty Man, that's what we're calling him on this show. We're calling him Melty Man. And so they all come back. But the real... And there was some cool stuff at the start with them all using their powers. You know, Lincoln was electrocuting people into
I
walls.
did not know he could use his electric as a whip.
Yeah, I didn't know
Yeah.
that either.
That was kind
That
of
was
cool,
weird.
to be honest.
So he was doing that. Yo-Yo was doing their speed thing, and Melty Man was
He
melting
melted some
things.
bullets, yeah.
Melts bullets and shit. Yeah, and Sky has some cool quake moments where she makes walls crumble and so on.
Yeah.
Or coolest moments at the end, but we'll get to that. Now, the actual main premise of this episode actually wasn't that. That was the opening. That was just the here's the setup.
Yeah.
The actual thing was, as we've seen in the past few episodes, that the Hydra, aka Hive, aka Ward, what are we going to settle on? What we calling them?
I
Hive.
would just call him Hive.
Just call him Hive, right? Okay. Because Malik started calling him the Hydra in this episode, and I'm like, well, I guess he kind of is because of his head, but alright. So we've seen that Hive can inspire, or as it's more turned into in this episode, can mind control inhumans. It can control them.
Sway them.
Yes, but it's actually like an actual disease thing he puts in their head.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
they crack open the skull of the
Freezy Eye guy.
yeah.
We have Multi-Man, and then we got Freezy Eye guy.
Can we not go with Medusa Man?
I can see that.
But then I would get confused with the Hydra guy because he's got like the Medusa
Oh,
hair.
fuck, yeah, you're right.
That's true. So okay, Freezy Eye guy.
What about Basilisk?
I like Freezy Eye guy.
I mean, it's good, but I'm going for a more serious name.
That was
Freezy Eye
serious.
guy. And we see that the brain, blah blah blah. But actually, this was a really enjoyable episode because I actually really enjoyed the tension of who might be turned, because it could be any of them. Because this isn't like traditionally when you have a story about a mole, it's very tired, and it's like someone's the mole. Who could it be?
Right.
But here it's like, no. Even the characters that we've trusted for years could be the mole, because it's like a very recent mind control thing. It could be any of them.
Yeah.
And it did turn out, of course, to be Sky, which makes sense because she's the one that would affect us the most as the audience.
Yes.
Yeah. It was the easy choice, so to speak.
Yeah.
Although I got really excited whenever they said it was Lincoln.
I'm gonna kill
I was
Lincoln.
like, oh yes, finally! This is a way to get rid of him.
But now we're going to have to watch Lincoln save her.
That said, though, I did think the scene where he clocked that she was the one that was mind controlled, I thought that was the best scene he's had probably in the entire show,
Yes. I agree.
Yeah, definitely.
because it wasn't because it was him actually doing something and realizing something, and he was on the same side as the audience in that scene. So it actually, for the first time, I felt like, I'm actually on his side for once.
I agree.
So
Yeah, it makes change.
So that was nice. But yeah, they were all arguing, and they were who's infected, and they play it off that anyone could be it, because even Max watching the monitors, and he's like, after a while, anyone
Could have been all of them.
Yeah, could have been all of them, could have been none of them. Well, we knew it was one of them at least because
Because shit started happening.
well, no, because Hive at the start said we've got someone on the inside.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that was meant to be like, oh, you could take that to mean Malik.
I think that was the intention.
I never took it as that though. I just took it as he's infected one of them.
And then whenever Fitzsimmons were like doing the temperature scan thing, I was like, oh well, maybe he's still alive.
Yeah.
You know, but I think it was a good idea to make it Daisy. I hope they. The thing about Agents of Shield is that they keep the pacing going like way way up. I hope they don't resolve this in the next episode. I hope it keeps going for a little while,
You want her to be a villain for a few episodes?
just for a few episodes, maybe until the end of the season.
I do think it could have more impact if it gives it a little bit of time to actually sink in.
I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, it wouldn't. I mean, Shield is very good at keeping the pace up, but it wouldn't shock me if this was her till the season final.
Mm.
Yeah,
That would be a big moment in the finals when they finally get her like out of from under that control.
yeah. We only got what 3 episodes left, something like
No, a few more than that.
that.
That
Is
was
it?
that was 17. It goes up to 22.
Oh, okay.
So we'll get 5. Yes.
Alright.
Connor, you're the math whiz.
I thought it went up to 20, so what the fuck do I know?
No, 21 and 22 are on the same night like last year, but
Oh, yeah, of course.
so it's 4 weeks left of shows, but 5 episodes.
Okay. All right.
So, but I could see that being something that they don't actually fix until the final.
Yeah, I hope so because I think it would help the other characters, the newer characters like Yo-Yo and Melty Man, who we don't even know the name for. We could actually like see them interact with
The
the
fact
other
is
characters.
I like him just fine. It's just for some reason I can't remember his name.
You just haven't seen enough of them. That's all it
Yeah.
is.
That's true.
I do think just in general they have to wait till the end now, just to give it more impact when they do get her back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I did really like the moment at the end when she goes out and like basically starts an earthquake that's going to destroy
everything,
the entire
yeah.
base because it showed you how powerful she actually is.
Yeah.
And there was something nice about seeing her let loose and kind of have a smirk about it and be like, "Yeah, I'm fucking powerful."
It also shows how much she's grown too, because
Yeah.
before she was having trouble keeping it going for just a little while, and then she does this.
Well,
That's
that's all that practice she's been doing.
Yeah.
And it also there's a couple of other things I like about it. I like that she's now working for, even though it's not Ward, her being mind controlled and working under someone who looks like Ward is a really weird perversion of like those
Yeah.
characters.
Don't forget, I feel like he has all of Ward's memories, and
He
at the end
does.
he calls her Sky as well,
It
Yeah.
does, yeah.
which is like that's what's most interesting for me to see that dynamic when we get there.
Well, it makes sense that he'd call her Sky because he was already like gone from the group by the time.
Yeah, exactly. So him like calling her Sky as I'm sure he'd know that she was Daisy at that point,
Yeah.
but him calling her Sky, it kind of feels like a bit of Ward's still there, and that's the interaction we'll get between them.
Also,
Yeah.
in the flashback to earlier in the episode, whenever it shows him turning her, like that's the first time that they see each other in person
Yeah, it is,
in
yeah.
a very long time.
Mm.
Yeah. And even that scene, that's where it sort of clicked for me. I was like, oh shit, she's going to be working for him. Like, this
Yeah.
is a really weird like turn of the tables that is going to make her just feel disgusted by the time she's done.
Yeah.
And her like show of power at the end of this episode is probably going to make the rest of the team have trouble trusting her. Even though she was mind controlled, it's like, man, she's that powerful, she can do that at any time. See, it's the conversation that Fitz and Simmons have when they're autopsying Freezy Eye guy. Is they're talking, oh, he can electrocute in her sleep, he can do this, she can do that, like, you know. So, that's really good. We should talk about Fitz and Simmons for a little bit, actually.
Yes.
Finally.
About goddamn time.
Yeah, that was a really nice scene. They finally had a proper kiss and a proper romantic moment, and they played it very well. I liked how much humor was brought into it, and it was kind of like, you know, couples, like just like sort of a bit of flirtiness, a bit of, and like Fitz teasing her with the, oh, I've got something here that's much better than space, and they're about to kiss. I've got a picture of space. I'm really proud of that.
Do you know what it is? It's the fact that they feel like real people and a real couple, not just a TV in
Yeah.
love because it's 3 episodes that they've known each other thing.
Yeah.
I agree. They feel real, and they feel like they have this history, and we've seen 2.5 years of that history, but it feels natural and organic.
Yeah, like when they say, "Oh, they've like it's been 10 years," it's like you completely buy the full 10-year history, even though we've only seen glimpses of it.
Yeah. I hope that we get eventually to the point where if they decide to keep Lincoln around, that we'll feel the same way about him and Sky if they continue that.
Hopefully, I can see him sacrificing himself in the final to save her though.
That would be nice. I wouldn't complain about that either.
That'd be the best way to get rid of him.
Yeah, because it would give him a bit more like, oh, he did something that we liked him for because he.
And then it would be interesting on Daisy's end next season.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. But interested to see how they resolve all this, and who knows what next episode's going to be. I mean, are the rest of the team going to be happy working with the other three Inhumans? Are they still going to be like? Because they still have to be concerned about the fact that if any of them get in a room with Ward, Ward can just,
Yeah.
do his thing. So. No, it's interesting to see where it's going. But no, I mean, last week we were kind of down on the show just because last week's was kind of a in-between episode that was just setting things up. And the episode...
That said, I feel like it'd be more interesting to rewatch last episode in a rewatch when you know everything, like where it's going more directly. Might be a bit more interesting.
But when he turns Daisy, though, that's at the start of this episode.
Yeah, but I just feel like the journey of... Because last week we were excited for this one because we thought it was leading into the Secret Warriors stuff. But with knowing what it's actually leading into, maybe it's just a bit better. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
I think that my biggest problem with the episode is that Daisy addresses these other two characters and Lincoln as the Secret Warriors as a team, and we haven't really seen them all together much. Like, I don't think we've seen that group together before now.
We haven't, but I think the whole point was this was their first time to actually be a team.
Right?
Yeah, that was the impression I got.
I guess I felt more like she was talking about it as though they had experience together. I didn't really get that. Maybe it's just me.
I think it was just maybe their first time, and she was like, "Oh, we did good today," and then she's talking about how hard it is being a leader when she's talking to Coulson and all that. So I just got the feeling that was the first time actually, especially on a mission. Certainly, it was their first time doing something like that.
Yeah, definitely.
So.
Also, another thing too is that there's a lot of talk about like diversity being represented in TV and everything. I really like the fact that half of the Secret Warriors team speaks Spanish, and the other half doesn't understand it.
Actually, I really liked when Sky says, "Can we speak English, please?" And Yo-Yo just turns around and says, "You're a spy, learn Spanish."
Yeah, that was really good. But I mean, I think that this show is kind of a good representation of like people talking about more diversity out there and everything, and I think this is good. The show's a good representation of that. So
yeah, it does it very naturally. The thing about that line there about learn Spanish was it shows again it's another way of showing Yo-Yo with her respect for Mac.
Yeah,
because Mac's obviously been trying to learn Spanish, and he says that,
and she's trying to learn English because you see her practicing the. Nice to see you again. How are you?
I knew that was for Mac too.
Yeah, of course it was.
I knew it was going to be. I love that.
No, I agree with all that. The diversity in this show is actually very natural. And there's even a Scottish person, so I'm represented. Luckily, there's
Maybe
no gingers.
next season we'll get one of you.
Yeah, I was thinking, I'm still not.
No gingers though. We got.
It's never gonna happen, is it?
We got Chinese, half Chinese, black.
Half the damn team
Colombian.
speaks Spanish, and we can't get a freaking ginger. What's going on?
Hey, there's more Hispanic people on the planet than there are gingers.
It's true.
By 2 to 1? Yeah, maybe actually. Probably more.
Yeah, it's probably more than that.
It probably is more than that.
There's a lot of countries that fall under
Yeah,
Hispanic.
I realised that as soon as I said it. But that's not the damn point. We still exist, sort of.
Oh my god! Imagine a country that's nothing but gingers.
Do I have to?
Oh god. Gingerland.
Gingopia.
That's better.
Gingopolis. Alright, I think we're finished talking about this week's Agents of S.h.i.e.L.D. We enjoyed it greatly. Of course, let us know what you thought in the comments below. Where do you think this is all going? And like and subscribe and all that jazz helps us out a lot. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.